Hey guys, hey gamers, welcome back to the What Just Happened podcast where we talk about what just happened. So you might notice in my voice, I'm a little sick today. I got a stuffy nose, and my throat's kind of bothering me. It's not that bad now, but there has been a lot going on, especially in TV shows and stuff. We're eating good right now. New season of Invincible, new season of The Boys, new season of Daredevil, the new Mall show. I was actually just watching that, the Mall Shadow Lord. Like, we're eating well. Us nerds are eating well right now. Okay. I probably will be getting in spoilers for each of those shows, so I will let you know when I'm going to. I'll give you a spoiler warning. But let's start with the news. Allegedly Trump went back in the hospital and they went out. He made an AI image where he's Jesus, but then claimed that he thought he was a doctor, which doesn't make, like, in the AI photo, he's like, basically, he's Jesus. He's wearing these clothes, like, a halo, I think, and he's, like, healing this guy. And they're, like, demons, like, flying away. It's weird. And then he was like, this is fake news. I thought I was a doctor. I thought I was a doctor for the Red Cross. And they're saying that I'm Jesus. Only the fake news media could come up with that. I mean, like, it's sad. Okay. Yeah. God damn. Yeah. Let's get into Daredevil. Okay. I'll start with the non-spoilers. So far, it looks so good. Like, I think episode 5 is coming up tonight at 9 for me, at least where I live in my time zone. It's coming out at 9. So excited. Yeah. Okay, kind of minor spoilers now for that, because this is only, if you didn't watch the trailer, then you won't know what I'm about to say, but if you did watch the trailer, then you'll know. Daredevil and Jessica Jones are back. Daredevil, Bullseye and Jessica Jones, my bad, are both back. And Jessica Jones, as far as episode 4, is not back. Maybe she'll come back in this episode tonight, but she hasn't come back yet, at least. And Bullseye, now we're getting spoilers. Bullseye, big spoilers, kills Vanessa, Fist's wife, who did manipulate him to kill Foggy. Vanessa manipulated him into killing Foggy in season 1 of Born Again. So now, he killed her. He was trying to, like, throw, I think, a snow globe or something at her, and then Bullseye, like, hit it away, and then the shark. Which, she was gonna be dead anyway. Like, even if she didn't block it, then it'd be more gruesome, but no, just like a shard went to her head. She fell on the ground, was unresponsive. I'm assuming she's dead, because that's how the episode ended. But we'll see tonight. But now, Fisk is gonna be fucking crazy. He was crazy with Vanessa. She was the only thing kind of like tying him down to reality. Now she's dead. So. And then there's the Mall show, which I can't really say a lot about because I've only watched the first few minutes of the first episode. I didn't watch the first few episodes, so I just now start watching the first episode. So my next episode, a lot more to say about the Mall show, because I haven't watched all yet. Or all the episodes we have. Currently, 4 episodes are out when I'm recording this. The Boys, they killed A-Train, man. They killed my boy A-Train. I mean, he went out a hero, okay? He was helping Huey, and then Homelander got him. But he redeemed himself. It was sad, though. died a hero. Started out a terrible person, but he died a hero. Invincible. We're into the Viltrum War, baby, in full swing. Okay. Omni-Man came back. He was like, "Hey, Mark, we're going to stop the war," and Oliver was like, I want to come. So he came. Mark was in a coma from Conquest, ripping his guts out. I saw so many funny videos. It was like, Oliver flirting with this girl, POV Mark, and it's like a spaghetti on a fork. Also, people have been complaining that their gender bent Tech Jacket, which I don't really know why they did that. So Tech Jacket is just basically like an Iron Man copy in the comics. And they gender bent Tech Jacket, which I wasn't really a big fan of Tech Jacket. I didn't really know Tech Jacket that well, because I hadn't actually read the Viltrum War arc from the comics. So I didn't really know Tech Jacket, and I didn't really care. But a lot of people were complaining about it. And, but I don't really care. I don't know why they did it, though, because there are a lot of women characters. I don't know. Maybe it's because she would be the only, like, really woman main character in the Viltrum War arc. That might be why, so it's not just a bunch of dudes. But from what I've heard, Tech Jacket character wasn't really fleshed out in the comics. One of the complaints I had is they won't be able to do scenes in the comics, and it's where Tech Jacket reunites with his dad, and he's like, "You grew a beard, you did too." But then, in the last episode, they did that. They still was Mark and Oliver. Because Mark was in a coma, and he grew a beard while he was in the coma, and Oliver was kind of like growing a beard. So, you grew facial hair, you did too. They did it anyway. We also teach them in the comics. Oliver marries a lobster, I think. In the show, they were talking about, like, crushes, him and Omni-Man, or they were talking about love, and he was like, "One time I saw this lobster, or crab, it was like lobster or crab, in a tank, turned me on." What? And he was like, it gave me a fuzzy feeling. He was like, "Oh, you're talking about..." Then I think they saw, like, Mark was gone. Went fine, to me it was fine. But, yeah. Oh, Pam Bondi was fired. Huh. Don't know who Pam Bondi was. She was the Attorney General. Sucked. She was the one who was like, "I have the Epstein files on my desk. I'm gonna review them." Actually, there's no, she said, "I have the Epstein list on my desk." Then she said, "Actually, there's no proof that an Epstein list even exists. We don't know if he has it, if he even had a client list." Like, huh? Which one isn't? But of course, the Trumpies were just like, we always pretend like she didn't say the first time and just take the second one as fact. That's what we do with Trump all the time. But now he fired her. And now a new guy, the same guy who was like, "It's not a crime to party with Epstein," he's the new Attorney General now. So, Jesus Christ. Why? I miss when the events that happened in Daredevil Born Again were fiction. Because they have, like, masked men rounding people up, hired by, they're technically not police, but they technically are, so you can't do anything to them, but they're allowed to assault you and kill you and round you up and put you into camps. I miss when that was fiction. It's not anymore. It's truth. Also, in The Boys, they say they, round up Tyler, the Creator, and Chappell Roan and threw him into camps. That was just funny, because they're Starlighters. Also, Daveed Diggs is a priest, is like a priest superhero. He's definitely a child diddler. I feel like he's definitely a child molester. There's no way they won't do that. I mean, it's The Boys. There's no way they won't. Anyway, I'm gonna get off. Hit 10-minute mark. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, gamers.